promised. You're in for a treat today. We're going to grind some feed with a toe grinder, grind some cow feed. And I'll just explain it as I go along. I'm only going to grind 5 bales. I'm only going to grind 5 bales today. I did some adjustment work on this grinder, and to adjust the coarseness of the grind, it's not hard to do. But I want to run 5 bales through it and see if it's where I need it to be. So I'll try to show you a little bit about what we're grinding, but just follow along and I'll try to explain. See if we can get this grinder going without blowing up this tractor. Alright, looks like the hydraulics is good. We're going to run the tractor up to 1,000 RPM at the drive shaft, and I've got a bale ready to dump in, and I'll show you a little bit about what we've got going. Alright, we're ready to grind. We got the tub turning. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump. This is a bale of, it's failed wheat, and it's got a lot of weeds in it. It's called kosher weed, and it actually has a lot of protein. It's good cow feed. Alright, we'll try not to spill too much. Sure as heck it's going to drop that. Oh, it might not. I could climb up on there and pull that in. Let's see if it pulls in on its own. We'll jump out here and take a look. You know what, I'm going to throw that in. Hang on, it's going to get a little dusty. You can actually see what's going on here. That big round bale is being fed over a mill. We'll throw this feed in when it comes by me. There we go. All right, we're ready to keep going. I need to pick this spout up just a little bit. Sorry if you can't hear me. It's a little better. There we go. Glad to be able to make that work. The secret to this is trying to keep that tub full. So that was a bale of failed wheat and weeds. Like I started to say, it's been so dry here for the last 10 years that a lot of the crops actually aren't working out. We had pretty decent weather in the spring, and then it just got dry. Alright. Now this is really piling on. There we go. There we go. I'm going to get this bale of alfalfa. So we're grinding 2 bales of weeds, 2 bales of millet, and a bale of alfalfa. All right. And it makes for pretty good cow feed. Bred cows that have baby calves in them, need at least 10% protein in their diet. I try to get up a little closer to 12. And this feed, actually for as crummy a year as we had as far as production, The protein's pretty good in this stuff. Those weeds are about 10%. The millet's about 11 or 12. And then this alfalfa is a totally different deal, but it's way good feed. We're getting where we need to be with this stuff. Yeah, we're doing all right. That tub grinder shouldn't be stopping like that. I'm going to sneak up, take a little bit smaller bite. That should help. And that's what we're looking for right there. I wanted that a little coarser. The last time I ground, you can see it's quite a bit finer. The cattle don't eat, they eat more of this than they should. That's perfect. I don't know if I mentioned it, I actually sell these tub grinders. We grind a lot of feed, and we've ground a lot of feed for a long time. We've been grinding feed, probably over 25 years. And our original grinder was made by this same company. We may have a little bit of a bridge. This isn't going very fast, but I may have to stir that a little bit. We'll give it a minute though. But anyway, our original grinder was made by this same company, Rotogrind, and they're made in Greeley, Colorado. And I took the thing to Greeley to have some work done on it, and while I was there that afternoon, they were turning the hammers, just some routine maintenance. Anyway, while I was up there that afternoon, the owner of the company was there, and before I left, when I left that day, I had the dealership rights to the southeast corner of Colorado, and it started out in the southeast corner, and then pretty soon I had the eastern half of the state, and now I sell grinders in Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, and Utah, which sounds like a pretty big deal, but it's really not. It's a real niche market as far as these grinders. People either use them or they don't. It's pretty easy to do the math on the thing. I figure I save a third as far as money. A third of my hay bill. Yeah, we're not grinding. A third of my hay bill by grinding feed. That grinder costs about $30,000. Yeah, so if you're grinding $100,000 worth of feed, you paid for the thing, which sounds like a lot of money, but at $250 a ton, it doesn't take long to run up $100,000 worth of feed. We're actually through grinding. We're going to push up the feed pile and then change gears, get ready to start feeding cattle. Oh, it's January 2nd, 2023. Happy New Year. Pick up the trash. All right, let's go do something else.